What's good, guys? We're back at it again with another video. First and foremost, I want to say happy Memorial Day to you guys. I want to say thank you to those who've given their life in service to the country. Or if you guys have parents, brother, sister who's in the military, I want to say thank you to them. Today, I wanted to come to you guys with something a little different, right? So I looked back at that Tyler Eulis breakdown, and I liked it, but I was like, wait, they probably don't even know who that is. Like, he was popular when I was in high school a couple years ago. I figured you guys probably want to see players who you look up to or who you're familiar with. Excuse my hair, I just had it in twist, so I got to take them out and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure you guys want to see players that you guys identify with. So what we're gonna start doing is, because I see nobody really doing this for real, and I need to get more familiar with some of the top high school players. We're gonna be breaking down their film from the top high school players. Now, what I want you guys to do is DM me, comment down, link full games from the top players. Like, this video is going to be Mikey, and he played Imani, so Imani might be next, or he's going to be definitely coming up soon. But I want you guys to link me full games of these players because, again, all everyone sees is highlights, and everyone looks like LeBron in highlights. I want to see how good you really are. So with Mikey in this video, I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw Mikey, I thought it was a lot of hype. I thought he just had some bounce. I thought he was gonna be like Seventh Woods. I'm gonna be real. No disrespect, Seventh Woods. He played in college. He was hooping, da 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 da. But they were trying to make Mikey seem like he was gonna be the second coming. So I was like, So I went through this game, broke it down. Tried to see, okay, how good is he really? And another thing. You guys will see these rankings, but what they don't tell you is why they're ranked that high. So what I did, I broke it down play by play that he's involved in, whether it be offense or defense, if there's a loose ball, just to let you guys see why he is who he is, why he's ranked where he is, and let me see, okay, how good is he? And I'm going to give my little review at the end of this video to get you guys to see what I think about him now. Let's go.
So here we have a pull-up jumper off an inbounds play. I want to run it back so you guys can really see what's happening. His ability to elevate and get his shot off at any point is part of the reason why he's so highly ranked. I added this clip in here because we are looking at all aspects of his game. Half closing out or not fully committing to closing out at levels in which there are high-level players is always going to end in a three and a positive possession for the other team. Again, this isn't a highlight tape. This is a breakdown, so we are going to show bad clips too. On this play, at this point right here, he should notice, okay, I'm probably not going to be able to get by my defender, and that is Imoni base on my side of the court. So the play right here is actually passing it to his teammate instead of taking a contested floater. I just want to show you guys that in high-level environments, asking or looking for calls like this, you're never actually going to get the foul. I think on the previous play, Imoni had just made a three. Not getting caught up in these little battles will prevent you from taking shots like this because, again, Imoni is 6'9", Mikey is 6'1", 6'2". Look at the peak. Imoni's hand is right there. This is a bad shot. You can get a better possession. I just wanted to show you guys the right read here. When the paint is so crowded, you know you're going to have two teammates open, and he has two open teammates on the perimeter just ready for open threes. Now, this is a great play because earlier in the game, his three wasn't falling. So his ability to be able to recognize that and take better shots and more efficient shots just shows how good his IQ is. It's obvious that last shot felt good because he took this one, but him recognizing that the big is retreating and that he can create the space for this pull-up jumper, again, shows how smart of a player he is, and at this point, he's just missing. I wanted to show you guys a simple read, and adding things like this into your highlight tape can really go a long way. We got a little showtime, and this athleticism at 6'1", 6'2" is part of the reason why he is ranked so highly. I want you guys to look at the change of pace as he comes up the court. I slowed it down here because I want you guys to see, even though this is a bad shot, the space he creates, he's basically shooting open jumpers at 6'1", 6'2" every time he elevates. Make sure you guys never have plays like this in games when a coach can see that you just didn't try. Now, this is another great read. I know it seems extremely simple, but a lot of kids can't recognize what's happening. The second this defender comes and tries to jump in front of him, the ball's gone, and he gets a wide open three. Play kind of solidifies Mikey as a 3-level scorer for me. As he comes off this ball screen, he recognized the defender for the corner, bluffing. So low pickup into a floater. A lot of kids, especially at this age, cannot make these reads. As you can see here, Mikey's also a pretty good defender when he is locked in. Amoni is the #1 or 2 player, regardless of class in the country, and he did a pretty good job of guarding him up until this ball screen. To show you guys that even though he did miss those shots earlier in the game, any coach or someone who understands basketball could see from his mechanics that he can shoot, and these right here are deep threes at the end of games, very meaningful shots. So they're just showing his mental resilience and his ability to fight through adversity and continue to play at an extremely high level even when things are going his way.
Appreciate you guys watching. So, Mikey. So, I don't know if you guys noticed, he actually finished with 20 plus that game. And that was he wasn't even hitting shots that game. That was a quote unquote bad game from him, right? So, and they won, but you know, numbers efficiency wise, it probably was a bad game. Still at 20 plus. So he's a 6'1", 6'2" combo guard, athletic. I'd call him more explosive than just freaky bouncy. So he's more Cole Anthony than Derrick Jones Jr. You know what I'm saying? He's not no freak, like freak, like he just be floating, but he's like explosive. You know what I mean? Can hit open jumpers from deep, good shooting mechanics. He can pull up from anywhere, create space to get his shot off on anybody. As you see in the video, he's getting threes off on Imani. Imani's 6'9". He's 6'1", 6'2". So the ability to do that is big time. Can make simple reads off of ball screens. Like I said, he's seen the defender bluff, low pickup into a floater. He's a legit 3-level scorer. I think he does need to drive a little bit more because he is more physically, mature than a lot of players there are in high school. So I do think he needs to drive a little bit more. He settles a lot for his jumper, but he only does that because he can make it. And I've seen enough highlights to see, like, when he has a game when he's on, instead of having 30, he might have had, instead of having 20 in this game, he might have had 30, 35 if he was making shots. Because every shot he takes, like I said, every shot he's taking, he's getting a wide open look because he can create that space. So I can honestly say I can see why he is ranked so high. And I look forward to looking at the other top players in that class and other classes to see how they really measure up to one another. Like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Again, DM or link down in the comments. Full games. We don't want to see no highlights. I want to see real games, real gameplay to really get a feel for them. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll be back at it on Wednesday with a new video.